Driving under the influence of alcohol causes fatigue, stress, and aggression. Part 1. When you're upset, scared, apprehensive, or disturbed, you can't drive safely. An intensely negative mood will immediately interfere with your ability to maintain focus while driving, influence the decisions you make in response to situations on the road, and change how you behave towards other motorists. Driving requires a relaxed, upbeat mindset. You might not be able to handle information clearly and are more prone to make mistakes while you're experiencing strong emotions. Furthermore, particularly risky aggressive driving conduct is frequently a result of intense unpleasant feelings. Even extremely happy feelings while driving might be dangerous. Extreme joy or elation, for instance, may lead to overconfidence, which leaves you vulnerable to deadly mistakes and underestimating the risk of the road. Alcohol affects people's emotions, frequently in unpredictable ways. Alcohol intake will affect both your physical and mental abilities to drive, as well as your ability to be composed and upbeat while driving. Your emotional fitness is impacted by alcohol consumption both immediately and over time. Alcohol can amplify feelings you are currently experiencing while it is in your system. For instance, if you had been unhappy over a minor fight with a friend, drinking alcohol may have made you feel even worse about it. Alcohol has a general negative influence on mood over the long run. Your general emotional health will decline the more frequently and heavily you drink. Mood and alcohol, contributing elements. Alcohol's impact on mood is much more unpredictable than its effects on the body and brain. Everyone reacts to alcohol differently, and no one can predict whether their reaction will be consistent over time. Even if you drink alcohol 9 times out of 10, you might behave rudely and aggressively on the other one. Alcohol consumption affects a person's emotional swings in a number of different ways, including 1. Alcohol-related experience. Regular drinkers may be more prepared for the mood changes that frequently accompany alcohol intake, making them less prone to respond in a severe way. 2. Alcohol kind. Some individuals discover that they react differently to various alcoholic beverages. It's possible that beer, wine, or hard liquor make you feel more hostile than other alcoholic beverages. 3. Tiredness. Fatigued people are more likely to react to drinking suddenly and dramatically. Additionally, when alcohol is present, physically bad emotions, such as excessive fatigue, lethargy, aches and pains, frequently translate into emotionally negative emotions. 4. Disease. An individual with a weakened immune system is more prone to experience a more severe alcoholic intoxication-related reaction. 5. Medication and illicit substances. Alcohol and the majority of prescription, over-the-counter, and illicit substances interact in one way or another. They might cause you to become more or less drunk, feel sleepy or have some other unexpected effect. Drugs that affect mood or cognition pose a special threat when combined with alcohol since they may cause an intense emotional response. 6. Mood. The attitude you have when you start drinking has a big impact on how you feel after drinking. Even while drinking can instantly convert a good mood into a negative one for no apparent reason, drinking is especially risky if you are already angry, frustrated, or depressed. Alcohol activates the area of the brain that controls these emotions, making you more prone to exaggerated rage, despair, and the risky behaviors that go along with these emotions. 7. Character. Different personality types are more or less affected by alcohol. When drinking, it's common for suppressed personality qualities to surface that don't seem to fit with the drinker's sober demeanor. An extremely quiet and mild-mannered person, for instance, could turn boisterous and violent, while a self-assured and outgoing individual could have worry and self-doubt. 8. Psychology. Alcohol typically has a severe negative impact on someone who already has psychological or mental health problems, such as anxiety, OCD, or manic depression. Tolerance and adaptation to alcohol. Regular drinkers develop what is known as an alcohol psychological tolerance. Although tolerance does not make a person less susceptible to the negative effects of alcohol intoxication, it does indicate that they may react to alcohol in a different way. If you were to start drinking frequently and develop a tolerance to it, you would gradually discover that you needed to drink more to get the same benefits as you did when you first started. This tendency frequently causes heavy drinkers to greatly exceed the safe blood alcohol limits while still managing to appear relatively sober since they will have acquired compensatory mechanisms. It's crucial to realize that having a tolerance for alcohol does not make you any less intoxicated. You may appear reasonably sober compared to a novice drinker who has drunk the same amount of alcohol, yet you will still be unable of operating a vehicle due to your mental, physical, and emotional state. Additionally, studies have shown that those who are more tolerant of alcohol may be more likely to be involved in a drunk driving accident. They are no more capable of handling emergencies than intoxicated drinkers, yet they are more likely to mistakenly feel they are fit to drive. Increasing harm. As you start to use alcohol more frequently, your tolerance will rise, however it won't stay there long. Your liver's function is to remove alcohol from your blood and transform it into less dangerous compounds. Large alcohol use and excessive alcohol consumption both stress the liver and eventually cause irreparable liver tissue damage. Your liver's ability to metabolize alcohol will be compromised if it has been damaged by heavy alcohol usage. Because of this, long-term heavy drinkers eventually reach a point when they are less alcohol tolerant and experience more severe mental, emotional, and physical side effects from drinking.